Thank you for joining me in Gong Interval Yoga for my 30-minute side stretch de-stress. So side stretches bring balance to the body. Bilateral moves help to calm the nervous system. And as we do our side stretches, we open up the intercostal muscles, which is increasing our lung capacity, helping us breathe better and calm the nervous system. So when you're ready, let's get on our mats and get started. Just sitting cross-legged on your mat. We're going to start by warming up the sides of the body, placing one hand on the ground and the other hand up in the air to the ceiling, and just gently beginning to stretch the sides. Beginning a twisting movement. We're warming up. Beginning to warm up the ribs here too, and the shoulders. Gentle twisting motion from one knee to the other. We're going to go back to the side, and this time move your arm and your hand out a little bit further to wherever feels comfortable, and then lift your other arm towards the ceiling, forming a straight line if possible, and stretching out in a static stretch that side body. Keep your shoulders back, opening the chest and breathing. Moving to the other side, finding a comfortable place on the side of your mat. Lifting the other arm, a nice straight line between those arms. Pull your shoulders back and breathe into those lungs. And coming out of that stretch, lengthen one of your legs and bend the other one, whichever you want to start on. And we're going to push forward onto that knee and lift up the side body, pushing forward and lengthening all the side of that body. Arm goes up in the air and out to the side, and there's no precision here. It's a fluid movement. Just feeling the fluidity of this movement. Keeping your knee on the mat in this position, we're now going to hold this movement. So push into your knee, lengthen the side of your body. You can keep your foot slightly angled back to give yourself balance. Opening your shoulders, lifting that arm up, and then lifting it towards the side. So you're getting a great stretch right underneath your arm, the intercostal muscles down into your obliques and your hips and your leg. Moving on to the other side, same thing, bend in that leg. Pushing forward onto that knee to lift yourself up, and then in and out with that arm down onto the ground. Push forward, lift up the side body, arm over to the side, and again, mobility, strength, warmth in the body. Rolling on again, keeping your toe maybe turned in a little bit so that you get balance when you come up. And up into your static move, lengthening out the side of your body, opening up your chest, lifting the arm high first. You can stay there if that stretches enough, or come across to the other side, lengthening out that arm, down the side body, into the hip. Wonderful side stretch. Well done. Let the gong bring you out of that move. Back into the center to our butterfly, and this time we're going to hold a static stretch, so grab a pillow if you feel more comfortable. Lean down on the pillow. Your knees can be at any height here, whatever feels comfortable. One fist on top of the other if you don't have a cushion, and just lean your head down, stretching out the back there, centering the body. On all fours, coming up into downward facing dog, and holding that downward dog. Body is nice and warm now. Lift up the pelvis, drop the heels towards the ground. Stretch out those muscles in between your shoulders. Push down your sternum, drop the head. Standing up now. Grab some blocks if you think you're going to need them. If you don't have them, you can just adapt. Going into a wide stance here, but not too wide. We're going into the warrior, and then coming back out into a side stretch on the other side, into warrior, and back up into side stretch. Don't bend that knee too far out. Back up into side stretch. Down into your warrior, opening up those arms, and then we're going to move into that backwards side stretch, keeping your knee bent on the bent side and getting a lovely stretch. Stay on the same side, and your heel of the front foot is facing the middle of the other foot, and we're leaning into triangle pose. You can grab the block there and just lean on that if that's handy for you, or just use your leg at any point on your leg. Triangle pose. Putting the block to the front of the foot. You can do without the block here if you don't have one. We're going to open our legs just a little bit more, wider stance. And now leaning down on that bent leg and coming back up and stretching back over the other side. Leaning down on that leg, so we're getting a stretch on one side. And then on the other side. Fluid movement. Whatever feels comfortable here for you. This is not a precise movement. And then leaning on your leg. Or using the block to lean your other arm. And then opening your chest and lifting the other arm high and over to the other side. Lovely long line down the body. de-stress. We're going to do all that on the other side now. So moving your block if you're going to use it. And I'm going to start off with the heel facing the middle of the other foot. And into our warrior, bending out that knee. And then lifting back into another side stretch on the other side. Bending at the knee, lifting to the other side. Getting ready again here for our warrior, opening up your arms, centering your pelvis, and then leaning into that backward stretch here, the side stretch. Keep your chest open. Enjoy the stretch. Coming back out. You can use your block here. At the back, we're going to go into our triangle pose. Sliding down the leg, grabbing the block, lifting the other arm up, or placing your hand on your shin or wherever it gets to. Breathing into those open lungs. Let's place the block to the front and open your stance a bit wider for this deeper side stretch. You can lean on your knee here just gently and come back up. Lean on your knee and come back up. Feel the warmth in the body, mobility, fluidity. Lengthen out that leg, bend that knee, leaning on your knee gently or putting your hand on the block. Opening up the other arm, lifting the hand to the ceiling. This is a strong move here. Bring your arm over to the other wall if that's available for you. Strength, stretch. Just putting the block in the center. We're going to go into a wide-legged forward bend, centering everything again after our bilateral moves. You can rest your head on the block. Lengthening out the spine, centering the pelvis. And wiggling back in here, down on the floor. So, we're going to bend one leg in and wrap the other leg around for a twist. Coming to the front, bringing the arm to the back. Coming to the front, bringing the arm to the back. You can go a little bit further now that your body is warm, and we can really twist into this move. Drop your knee here. If you need a cushion in between your knees, grab it. And now we can go into a strong twist, opening those shoulders, dropping the scapula, loosening the neck and glancing behind. You'll feel this also in your glute muscle, winding up into the body. Changing legs here, bending the other leg. The foot goes over the other knee and you grab your knee and twist around to the back. Placing that hand wherever it lands and maybe just a little bit further on each turn. Last one. Drop that knee wherever it goes, or putting a cushion in for support. We're going to go into our static stretch, twisting to the other side, arm wrapped around the knee, and you can use the pressure on that arm against the knee to twist you a little bit further. Drop the scapula. Keep the shoulders and the chest open. Breathing into the move. Coming out now. We're going to bring one foot forward into our lunge position. And going to lift up the arm on the side of the leg that's bent. And it's bringing us into a twist position here. Up with the arm straight to the ceiling and back down again. Coming up into a higher lunge here, we're going to do the same open twist, holding one hand on the ground. If you can't get to the ground, you can stay up higher. Twist your elbow over your knee and into prayer position, into this classic twist over the lunge. Strong position, and out we come. Back down into child's pose and just take a little rest here before we go to the other side. Take a moment to let go. Drop into the mat. Rest before moving to the other side. Letting the gong bring us there. Other leg, whichever leg you haven't done, foot under the knee. Opposite arm is on the ground, hand placed firmly on the ground, or you can hold a fist if you have any problems with your wrists. Open the other arm to the ceiling. And just look how this opens the chest and the side at the same time. Increasing our breathing capacity, de-stressing the body. Coming up in a higher lunge. And we can open out into that twist just as we are, as we did before. Or, if it's available to you, lift that hand up, put your elbow behind your knee, into the prayer position, and let the pressure on your two hands closing together open up your chest. Oops, wobble. I wobble too. and resting in child's pose. Just feeling that energy you've created in the body, the fluidity, the mobility, and rest into the mat. We're now going to lie on our backs, opening up the arms, and we are going to twist those bent knees from side to side, dropping them onto the ground or wherever they land. Now crossing one leg over the other, then dropping those knees to the side of the leg that is on top, and then your arm, the opposite arm, stretched out and holding it with the other arm. We are stretching out those muscles in the arm at the same time. Twisting the whole body here. Lovely. Other leg over the top of the other knee, knees bent, dropping them to the side or wherever they land. Pushing them down with your hand first, and then bringing that arm over to the opposite side, grabbing it with your other arm and pulling it towards your chest and stretching out that arm. We're on our second last move here. Done a great practice. We're going to come into bridge now. Bridge is one of the great postures to begin finishing your practice with, as it stabilizes the pelvis, centering the body, lifting up the pelvis with your hips level and back down again. Arms above the head, straight behind you. Into this bridge now again, and we're going to hold it. Hips are level. Bring your arms underneath your body, clasping your hands and pulling your scapula and your shoulders down, pushing your chest open, pelvis open. Slightly pull your knees together. Strength, and down. Well done. That's the end of our practice for today. We're going to go into Shavasana and relax the body after all that movement. Relax the legs, the pelvis and the hips and the stomach, and the chest and the upper back, the shoulders, letting go any tension in your face, in your forehead, in your head. Arms relaxed. Stay here for the next 30 seconds. Hands, one on your chest, one on your stomach. And then just noticing where your breath is. See if you can notice when you start, breath in, and when that breath goes out. And then forget about the breath. And finishing our Shavasana, we're coming up into sitting. If you have time, feel free to stay there and relax for another couple of minutes. So just take a moment here, hands on your heart, to be with yourself, to appreciate all that you have done today, whether this is the beginning of your day or the end of your day. Thank you for joining me in Gong Interval Yoga. Please subscribe and like to see more Gong Interval Yoga videos. Namaste.